Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum CS Pro users. Welcome to our tutorial on using the Synctime function to track the last synchronization of a data file or a specific case. When we synchronize a data file or a specific case, we often don't know the status of the synchronization, such as which case have been synchronized and which have not. To track synchronization, CS Pro use the Synctime function. In this tutorial, I will be using data from the CS Pro example folder. If you have not synchronized the data yet, the data summary window will look like this. After synchronization, the summary window will display the sync time and date. You can view the report in two different styles, text view and HTML view. I have already uploaded a tutorial where you can learn how to create a report in either HTML or text view. You will find the link in the description box. We will go over the HTML view and I will not be covering the report layout. At this point, use the Synctime function, write the server URL along with the dictionary name and store the time information in the dummy variable. The time information will be stored as in Unix time format. If the data is synchronized, the getSyncTime variable will store the information, otherwise it will remain blank. To check this information, I am using an if-else statement. If no cases are synchronized, this message will be printed. Otherwise, this line of code will be run. To convert the Unix time format into the date and time, use the time string function with the dummy variable. From this point onward, we print every single case that has not been synchronized after a new entry or modification. Again, please see my tutorial on creating HTML reports to understand how the logic works to display the result. After if-else statement, create a table with the headings province, district, EAID, HH number, and SR. The setFile function assigns a data file to the dictionary associated with it. I will use forCase statement to read each case synchronization status. Within the loop, the format to read the sync time will be function name, bracket, external dictionary name, comma, device identifier, which is optional, and then case identifier, which is also optional. Within the loop, use Synctime function with the external dictionary name. Then provide the device identifier, which will be blank, and put comma to separate from the external dictionary. I will give more details about the device identifier in my next tutorial. After the device identifier, add comma and use the external dictionary name with the UUID to display the information about cases that are not synchronized after new additions or modifications. This information will be retrieved from an external dictionary and then display in a table. You can use the name of the external dictionary items directly or through dummy variables. In both cases, the result will be the same. I am using not APPL. It means that if a case was synchronized earlier but later modified, or if a new case is added, the function will return not APPL. The information for cases where the function returns not APPL will be displayed in the table. At the end, if all cases are synchronized, we will not find any not APPL values and the I value will be 0. After for each loop, we will check the I value. If I value is not equal to 0, it means that one or more cases have been modified or newly added. If I is equal to 0, it means that all the cases have been synchronized. Let's test the logic. I have data without synchronization. As you can see, there is no information about the synchronization date and time. Run the application and view the report before synchronization. The total cases is 4872 and there are no partial cases. Since we have not synchronized the data yet, all the cases are displayed in the table. At the end, a message is shown. The total number of cases has not yet been synchronized, 4872. Now, synchronize the data. After synchronization, open the data in the data viewer window. At this point, you can view the last synchronization date and time. Next, view the report in HTML format. At this stage, the message displays the last data synchronization date and time. Along with the message, there are no pending cases for synchronization. Now make some changes to a case and save it as either partial or completed. After make changes, view the report. The report now shows that there is one case without synchronization after the modification. Next, I'm going to add a new case. Now view the report again. At this point, there are two unsynchronized cases. Synchronize the data and then view the report. Now the message displays there are no pending cases for synchronization. I hope this tutorial helps you understand how to use the Synctime function to view the synchronization status. The link is provided in the description box to download the Synctime function application. If you have any comments or suggestions, please feel free to share. Wishing you continued success in your learning journey. Goodbye.